Okay, so it is now the 4-minute mark, so I say to you all, hello Internet, your friendly neighborhood game machine here. And today, welcome to another installment of Retro Friday. And today on Retro Friday, I decided, you know what, I'm going to play my favorite game of all time. Now, most people think Bloodborne is my favorite game of all time. It is close to the second to third favorite game of all time for me. But let's rewind back to around 1992. I was a little kid, you know, trying to find his way around gaming and everything. Had a very old PC at the time. I was just trying to figure out what types of stuff I was interested in. And I learned about Sierra Games. Now, as people may know, I was born in 1988 and everything. And thank you so much, Rumble, for contributing to the community goal. Thank you very much. Go ahead and share around the stream, please, sir. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you so much for the share, Knight. But yeah, it was around 1992, close to 1993, where I learned about this game. And I automatically fell in love with this game, and I fell in love with Sierra Games in general. And yeah, this is considered not only one of my favorite games of the past, but also considered one of my favorite games of all time. And welcome, Night, welcome to the stream. And I know Rumble is lurking right now. So, because we're going to have some people coming in that have never seen this game, have never even seen me play this game, and stuff like that, we're going to start from the very beginning, okay, which is going to be the prologue. Now, couple references I need to say. One, this is strictly my disc that I am using with MS-DOS, okay? So there is no way for particular cutscenes or videos to be rendered bigger or anything like that. This is going by the exact disc itself and everything like that to stick with the retro feel of everything. And I'm also going to apologize for any fan noises that you hear from my laptop and anything like that. Because, like I said, I have my disc in here, and just to keep up with the retro feel, I like using discs first before ever thinking about using ISOs. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started here. Let's click on the prologue. I don't like talking during cutscenes, so enjoy, learn, and we'll be starting the clicking and the pointing and the playing very soon.
Torin, when are you gonna grow up? You pick up those tools from town like I told you?
I thought I'd do that tomorrow.
No, I need them in the morning. You get into town right now.
Yes, sir.
Hurry home, Torin. Don't be late for dinner.
Okay, Mom. This isn't what I want in life. I should be a hero. Heroes don't run errands. Right, Google? Hey, Google. Google! Asleep again? Oh, Google. Is this all my life will ever be? Running errands to this little town? I just don't want to live my life without ever having lived my life.
Chapter 1, The Lands Above.
She must have been evil to be sent there. Yeah. And there's no way. I know what I'll do. I'll find this Licentia and force her to release my parents.
Okay. So first off, thank you so much, Becker Dev, for subscribing for 8 months. And he says, my body is on the verge of falling asleep, but I will remain as long as I can. But I can't believe that it's been 8 months already. Doesn't feel like it's been that long. Same here, my brother. So, when it comes to this playthrough, just sit back and relax and enjoy everything that goes on, and if any trolls decide they want to pop in and start some trouble, just use that hammer of power. Okay, so that was the prologue and the beginning cutscene for the game. Okay, so first off, what we're going to do, we're going to pick up these berries because they're right here, and then we're going to go back to our house. Seems the voiceovers are a bit quiet than normal. At least there's subtitles. Hey, it's alright. It's okay for right now. Actually, let me see if I can fix it. Let's see what we can do here. Audio mixer.
Test. Is this on? Hello?
How's that, Rumble? Is that a little better? I'm going to put the music up a little bit too. Okay. Alright. So first off, we're going to pick up this axe.
I wish I had a cleaver for every time I've swung this.
And we're going to pick up this rope. And we're going to go into our house.
Google, let's go.
How's the volume now and everything, now that I've kind of fixed it up a little bit? Alright, Boogle's going to go over there and transform into a box. Good. I'm going to pick up this little pouch here.
I might need this empty pouch for something.
And if you guys pay attention to the channel, you know exactly what that pouch is. Alright, I'm going to go over here and get this worm.
Hey, you. Come back here. Come here, Inchy.
We'll get him.
Gotcha.
There we go. I'll fix it a little bit again. Hold on. I'll turn up the dialogue all the way. We'll do it like right here.
Test. Test. Is this on?
There you go.
Low?
Sorry, Boogle. Okay. Let's go. Take a step forward. And go this way. Gonna use the worm on the leaf.
Oh, nice call. Thanks, Inchy.
That's Mr. Worm to you.
Hey, come back here. Now, which one is it? Oh, not again. Gotcha.
Oops.
Ooh, yuck. Hey, Google, get that, will ya?
Okay. We've got the leaf. Now we're going to go use that leaf. Right over here. But don't worry, I want to do some quick little dialogue just for Mr. Rumble Roses here.
What are you looking at?
Yeah, you got nothing better to do? Staring at snails?
Well, no, actually, I have a lot to do. But who are you?
Who are we? Who in the Tenebris are you?
Yeah, who are you?
I'm Torin. Torin Farmer.
Farmhand? Yeah, you look like a farmhand.
There you go, Rumble.
Farmhand. Good one, Slim.
Thanks, Slime. High five.
Now I swear, Rumble, if you ever forget that last name, I'm going to get you. Let's give him this nice little leaf here.
Could you please use a larger leaf, maybe?
Ooh, nice. Excellent.
Nice structure.
Good size.
Professional farmers.
Plenty big.
Why not?
Okay, it's a deal.
Yep, done deal.
Want a high five?
No thanks.
Your loss. But that was nice of you.
Yeah, and you know what they say about nice guys?
Ah, Slim. Can't you tell he doesn't have a clue?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, here's a clue for you. Slugs love scum.
Slugs? Scum?
Yeah, pond scum is good.
Nah, you can have your pond scum. Bog scum, now that's the best.
Bog scum? No, definitely moat scum. That's what you want.
Oh, yeah.
Too bad you can't get it.
Just trying to volume on my end.
Can't get it. I know where the moat is.
Yeah, you know where. But do you know what's?
Like, what's in that moat?
Oh, yeah. Croctopus.
Croctopus.
Would lots of them be crocodile?
Crock the pie, crock the
me. Better than crawling.
Okay, big boy, let's go mountain. Here, hop on your lead.
So, Night Night, what are you thinking about the game so far? Interesting little treasure, isn't it? Alright. Oh yeah, this came out around 1992. Crystal City. I love this. I love this place. It looks so majestic, doesn't it? Looks great. Alright. Let's send them to the Moot Olympics.
Here we are, boys. The site of the next Moat Olympics. I hope you win the gold medal.
Thanks, Torin. You're okay.
Reminds you of Tatooine.
Yeah, thanks. And in return, I'll put in a good word for you with some of my croctopus friends.
Good word? I don't need good words. I need moat scum, and plenty of them.
Oh, you do you?
And exactly where do you want it?
Why, right up here.
Hey, Croc, pass the boy some scum.
Gotta love it. Alright. I guess because this is Night Night's first time seeing this game, I'll let you see my favorite dialogue in the beginning level here.
Maybe this will get someone's attention.
Rumble likes this too.
Oh, who goes there?
Torin of the Farman Valley.
The bridge is up.
Yes, I see, but I thought perhaps I would be able to convince you to, I guess not.
Hello?
Home. Oh, you are home.
Yes.
Well, would you mind moving a little?
What?
You're throwing off my time.
Well, okay.
Oh, who goes there?
Hey, you know it's me. You just told me to start walking.
Okay. Halt!
But now I am halted again. I halted when you first said halt.
What? I didn't say halt.
You do.
Did not. Never mind. Go away.
Go away. I haven't asked for permission to enter yet.
Go away anyway. Oh my lord.
Guess not.
I did too. I did have a teacher like that as well.
Not again. Look, all I want to do is get inside.
You can't. The bridge is up.
Yes, I can see that.
I thought perhaps you could... Hello?
Halt!
How many times are we going to do this?
How many times you gonna throw those pebbles up here?
I need information about licensure, about the lands below. Can you help me?
Lands below? You don't want to know about that place. When is the licensure? I never heard of that place.
She's not a place. She's a sorceress. I must find her.
Well, I guarantee you she is not here. Now go away. You are interrupting my nap time.
You're no help.
Nor shall I be. Good night.
Hello?
I cannot hear you. I'm asleep.
How could you be? You're talking.
No, I'm not. I'm asleep.
You are not.
I
If a sorceress is anywhere, he's not in Crystal City.
There you go. Still hard for you to believe, though, that the same voice that does Torin ended up doing the voice of G-Man from Half-Life. Weird, isn't it? You can't really put the two together. But it's there. Always like the mountains right here in the background. Looks so awesomely drawn. It's one of my favorite things. Okay. And put this moat right here.
Well, I guess I'll just leave this delicious moat right here for a while.
Yep, this is Torin right here.
Now,
Same voice actor.
slugs are so fast, I'll never catch them like this.
It's unreal to you.
Box, right over
Oh, yeah.
the moat scum.
Now we're going to back up a little bit.
That's it, Boo. Now we've got him.
That would be some weird fan art, dude.
Thanks, Google.
That would be some weird fucking fan art. Excuse me. That way, Torin. Alright. Need to get up here. And yes, I'm doing this at my own pace. And in order that I would do it in. But if you got any questions about the game, just let me know. And I will answer them. Let's see. Tie that to your leg. Leap of faith. Now we got to get our bag. And click it in time. Getting a little bit of lag. Almost reached the branch. Damn it.
I could only reach that.
It's not registering my click. Oh, come on. Come on, game. Game, come on. Ah, damn it. I almost had it. Game, come on. There we go. I'm also using my touchpad to do all this too. I didn't feel like going to find my my samurai mouse.
Now, how am I going to get my bag? Google, stop! Google, you mean this This whole time you could have walked right out on that bug. Only when it's funny, huh? Only when it's funny, you.
Gotta love it. We got what we needed here. Got one last item, and then we can go to our destination. And that is this route. What a nice square route it is. If you want to see some good artwork, look at this right here, man. Doesn't that look awesome? The square root of all problems. Most definitely, Rumble. Oh, really? Very cool. Let's read the sign just for the hell of it.
In case of emergency, break glass. What could that mean?
Hello, immortal Darth Hat Daddy. How are you doing, my friend? My brother from another mother. Can I get a shout out for Darth Hat Daddy, please? Same as well, my friend.
There's just no way I could break this off.
Yeah, Darth Hat Daddy, welcome to 1992. And hello, the amazing Twiggy Fett. Thank you so much for coming as well. My amazing sister.
Yeah, what's that? You rang? Huh? Who are you? Where'd you come from? What are you doing there? You trying to sneak by me? Oh, I wasn't asleep, no sir. I heard you come through.
Oh, most definitely.
I wasn't trying to sneak by you. I'm Torin, and I really need to get to the lands below. Can you help me?
The lands below? You're one of them? Well, you stay up here, you go right back down where you came from. Yep, nobody from down there gets past me, and you won't neither.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm not from the lands below. I want to go there. So you do know how to get there?
I know.
Go there? Why, no one goes there.
Oh, Herman.
There's no place for any self-respecting citizens. Why, them worlds is filled with nutsos, malcontents, psychos.
Politicians.
So you do know. Oh, please help me, sir. I must get to the lands below. May I come inside?
Nope, no way. Nobody gets inside this guardhouse except my replacement. Don't know where he is either. Was supposed to be here 10, maybe 12 years ago. Never been this late before. No, you gotta go. Get out of here and don't come back.
But also keep in mind this guy has the most shortest of memory spans. So Torin just learned just now how to get inside.
It's me. I'm your replacement.
What? You are? Finally, it's about time. You must be 10 years late. Where have you been?
Heavy traffic.
Heavy traffic.
Huh? Whatever. Hurry up and get inside here. I'm powerful hungry.
Okay.
Can't say I much care for the new uniforms.
Man. Let's watch Boogle here. I love Boogle. And also, if you're a subscriber, you have your own Boogle emote as well. It's the Boogle High.
So, get started.
Okay. Started what?
Don't they teach you young'uns anything at basic anymore?
Well, maybe, but I wasn't exactly at the top of my class, you know?
I can see that. Don't tradition mean nothing no more? What's your generation coming to? Say, where's your provisions?
Provisions? Well,
Your provisions are in my pants.
My meal. You know the core tradition. Before taking over, the replacement guard always cooks the departing guard his final meal.
Oh, I knew that. Yes, that's still taught to all of us. What is it you'd like exactly?
You mean you didn't bring it with you? Well, you won't find no home port comforts out here. It's your problem, not mine. I know what I want.
Exactly what do you want for your last meal?
Last meal? I ain't dead yet. Hey, who are you? What are you doing in here? You my replacement?
He has a short memory.
Why, yes. I am your replacement. You know, there's a tradition that the new guard prepares the departing guard's meal, so I'm gonna fix yours.
Dang
Oh,
right I do.
God.
And I know what I want. Hope you brought it with you.
The fuck do you
What
want?
do you have? For my appetizer, I want juice. Berry juice. Freshly squeezed. None of that canned crap either.
Berry juice, huh?
I mean, yeah. You're not wrong, Daddy. You're not wrong. Yeah.
Here you are, Herman. I brought you some berries.
Great. Now squeeze them.
All right.
Now squeeze them.
I told
Memory of a goldfish. That guy. Oh yeah. Now squeeze them. Oh, I'm sorry. That line gets me every time, man. I fucking love it.
Be an axe? Here you go. Say, what kind of berries are they?
I love this.
why, chuckberries, of course.
But Zynga.
Ah, that tastes great. But now I'm getting a little hungry.
Oh, brother.
It's okay.
You know what I really miss?
I'm kind of afraid to hear.
Sluggetti and peatballs.
Spaghetti and meatballs. Don't you mean spaghetti and meatballs?
I'm kind of craving that now.
No such thing as that. Say, you sure you're from around here, boy? No. Sluggetti and peatballs is exactly what I crave.
Okay. I'll fix it for you. What's in it?
Why, slugs and peatballs. What do you think?
Ugh.
I'll be sure to round up just enough for you and me.
So fucking nasty though. But yeah, every time when I used to get to this part of the game and it would give me the automatic craving of spaghetti and meatballs, I would always think of that Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatballs with the jumbo meatballs in it. And I would get like 2 cans of that, put that in a bowl, get some shredded cheese, put it on top, put a tiny bit of hot sauce, mild hot sauce in there, mix it all up, put it in microwave, and then I would have like on a side in like a saucer, I would have a whole can of Vienna sausages, Libby variant, and chicken flavor. Fucking love it. Oh, the raviolis are amazing too, man. Oh my god. Oh, I eat them slugs, boy. Eat them slugs, oh boy.
Here's your order, sir.
But violis. Oh, but I love you.
Boy, did I have to go through a lot just to bring these two.
Yeah, I'm sure. You probably just walked around that cliff to the deli.
What?
Just a little guardhouse humor, boy. Ain't no food within days of this place. Now get over there in that kitchen and rattle
And pots and pans.
All right, but this is my first.
Ravioli, ravioli, bring me the formuroli. Oh yeah. Oh my god, ravioli. Oh my god. I would get the double stuffed ravioli from Chef Boyardee.
At least it's quick to prepare.
Oh man.
Here you are, monsieur. Bon appetit.
Rumble. Yeah, eat it, boy. Yeah, keep eating that peat moss, boy. Nommy, 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 nommy.
Now, can we get on with it?
Now, the perfect conclusion to a near perfect meal. Dessert. And a nice latte.
My god, a latte sounds so fucking awesome right now. A nice white chocolate latte would be amazing.
Just bring me some dessert.
All right, what'll you have for dessert?
Why, there's only one thing that'd top spaghetti and meatballs.
I'm afraid to ask.
Root.
Some fresh boogle.
Let's
Mm.
figure out something. If I prepare you a root, then will I be done?
Bingo. Right, boy.
Fuck yeah, I love lattes, man. That's one of the best coffee type products out there, man. Shit, get a fucking white chocolate latte, call it a fucking night, man. Hey. I freak out a lot of people, actually. Here you go. Have a root.
Go. One large root. Want to help me fix it?
No, I'll just wait right here.
Somehow
I do like money. And when I have a little bit of extra, you know, I put a little bit into Starbucks latte.
Okay. How about if I make it into a...
I like hot chocolate as well. But see, if I had to choose though between hot chocolate and a white chocolate latte, it calms my fucking nerves, man. White chocolate lattes calm my nerves so much.
Why don't you and I head back to the Phenocrest chamber? Ah, just smell that aroma.
I'm so dirty.
There's nothing like coming
You know, Daddy, I'd buy you one too.
square
And
root.
I'd buy one just for your wife as well.
Say, we going out on that joke?
No, we're going out through the secret passage.
I'll read that in just a minute.
Wait here while I get something. Pick a shard. Any shard. I've been waiting 15 years to use that line.
Alright, Night Night, because you are the newest mod in the family, pick a shard. Any shard. While I read what Becker's saying here. Yeah, that's pretty good, Becker. I'd probably get around the 94 as well if I did that type of test. It's not bad, though. Alright, Night Night. Pick a shard. Any shard. Pick any shard you like. Middle? Alright. Middle it is.
There you go, boy. The joint's all yours. I'm gonna grab my pile and hit the road. Gotta get on home, you know. Well, that is, if I can remember where home is.
But wait, what about me? Aren't you supposed to train me in how this thing works?
Works. Hey, don't remember. Heck, it don't matter no way, boy. Nobody's come through here in years.
But is this the way to the lands below?
Could be, but you don't care. All you gotta do is make sure nobody from down there gets
I love when we walk out of here too. Watch this.
Looks like the boy took the square root of pi and split. Hope he doesn't get a divide by zero.
Bazinga. I love mathematical jokes like that. Alright, so we're going to go over this console here. And we're going to use the shard we just got. Now the object of this small little puzzle is we got to get all of these pillars down. So, that's what we're going to do. There we go. See, it's very similar to the water puzzle. Well, not the water puzzle. The gas puzzle from Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. You have to do it in, yes, a particular order, but the order's always different.
This powder must be important. But what if there isn't any of it in the lands below? I'd better find something to hold enough so I can get home again.
And we have just that.
I'd better get enough of this water fast. If it does take me to the lands below, I'll need enough to get home again.
Yes, sir. Now let's end this chapter.
Hit it, boob.
And because there's a cutscene coming up, I'm going to be quiet during the cutscene, so you guys can learn more lore. But if anybody has any questions about any cutscenes they see, just let me know. Chapter 2, Escarpa.
So, they were both in there. And the child. Listen. The child must be found immediately.
Alright, there's our small cutscene there. Boop. Go back up the stairs. Get this one. Indeed, Rumble. Heads up. Indeed.
Oh, not again.
Alright, now for one of my favorite parts of this game. Yeah, when I was a kid, I thought the same thing as well.
Just a minute. Holly, can you get that? Oh, never mind. Quiet to everything around here. Sorry! Yo! Aren't you the giant economy-sized visitor? You know I'd ask you in, but I'm not sure there's enough air in here. Holly, take a look at this guy. This is what a real man looks like. Holly? Oh, honey, don't mind him. He's just acting his IQ. So, you want to come in? Or maybe that should be, can you come in?
Why, thank you. I will.
Hey, Mom, Hey, Mom, Whoa! Who's big guy? We don't know, honey.
Alright,
We're still waiting to find out.
let's click on Miss Bitternut here.
My name is Torin, from the lands above.
I'm Mrs. Bitternut, and this is what's left of my husband, Mr. Bitternut. And that's Bob, our son. So, what's that thing in your purse?
Why, that's my little brother, Google.
So what you'll learn though in some levels of Torrance Passage, the game has its own little way of telling you what you should do.
Yeah, but he won't fit in here. If he's smart, he'll stay off my furniture.
So let me show you, for example, here. So, you notice that we got two of these tiles here. There's a tile right there, but of course if we go to it,
Hey, what are you doing? Put that down.
we can't get that yet. So, this is kind of the game being like, okay, you want to get this item right here? You're going to have to earn it. Okay? So we're going to keep talking to Miss Bitternut and see if we can learn something about her. And maybe we can do something that's like an exchange.
Mrs. Bitternut, I was wondering.
Selfish.
Cut part of your apple off and give it to your cat. My cat Spaz hated apples for some reason, but he loves pears. Okie dokie, Rumble.
Why? You think he was better than us or something?
Excuse me. Okay. And also, if you hear a ding when you're talking, that means you should pay attention to the dialogue that's going on.
And that Luna is. Die? Yeah, she should.
Now he wants my apple.
Too snooty for me, that's what, Torin. Why, she acts like they didn't have a daughter that was... Hey, have you met their daughter?
Uh-oh.
What about their daughter?
Her name's Luna, or something like that.
You wish what happened in real life?
You two should get together, Torin. You have so much in common.
We do. Like what?
Oh, your looks, I suppose. Yeah, you two deserve each other.
Huh. Chat did an interesting thing while that was going on. Okay. I don't know why, but chat had an issue for just a second. I can see now, though. I can see Darth Hat Daddy's message there.
How would you describe me?
Oh, I love this.
Well,
I love this.
she has a nice personality. She's kind to her parents, I suppose. She's a good climber. She's lots of fun. She's a good dancer. She's got a great personality. In other words, she's a lot like you.
So here's what we learned so far. Mrs. Bitternut has a bitter relationship with her next door neighbors, which are the King and Queen of Escarpa. Maybe if we were able to lighten the mood between them, maybe Miss Bitternut could help us out. So this is kind of our cue to lickety-split and go talk to the King and Queen.
Hurry, Boo. Hop in. Be sure to join us next time when we hear Bobby Bitternut ask.
That my kids?
The Bitternuts is not filmed for a live audience. Alright, so let's go and meet the King and Queen of Escarpa. But first we're going to see something funny happen with the game here. This is Portland, your cat. We'll pick this up while that's going on with Boogle. It's a clothespin. We'll be using that for later. You kind of missed it, but the woman grabbed Boogle and tried to wash him. Alright, now we're going to take this little path right here.
Hit it, Boo.
Excuse me. And now we're about to meet the King and Queen of Escarpa.
Well, what have we here? It's nice to see humility in somebody around here.
Good day, sir.
Yes, it is, isn't it? But then every day is a good day here in paradise.
A land as lovely as this should be called paradise.
Maybe it should, but we call it Escarpa. But the real question is, what do we call you?
Oh, forgive me, sir. My name is Torin of the lands above.
I am Root, King of Escarpa. And this is my lovely wife, Queen Di.
Oh, how do you do, ma'am?
Blonde, I'm sure.
Eh? What's that?
I said,
Di is such an asshole in this game.
That's nice.
So let's talk to the King and Queen a little bit and see what happens.
King Rupert, Queen Di, I am here seeking Lycentia, an evil sorceress who may be in this area. Have you heard of her?
I haven't heard of any Lycentia.
he hasn't heard of anything he can remember.
What's that, my queen?
I said, if you'd heard a thing, you'd have her dismembered.
Yes, that's true. She's not here in Escarpa, young man. Perhaps she's in some other world below us. You are welcome to stay here as my guest as long as you wish.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Do you know how to get to the worlds below Escarpa?
It seems I recall you mentioned back when I was a young boy, but lately we've seen no one at all from the other world. I don't know why. I suppose we've just lost touch.
You can say that again.
Eh? I missed that die.
I say, that's a sin.
Well, yes, I suppose. I didn't realize you felt so strongly about foreign things.
I cannot stay long in Escarpa. I must find licensure.
I understand. But in your travels, if you happen upon a young lady named Luna, would you give her a message?
Of course, but how will I know her? What does she look like?
Here we go.
Luna is, very tall. Yes, nearly as tall as you.
And nearly as unsightly.
Excuse me?
She should call home nightly.
Such an asshole.
Is Lena from Escarpa?
Of course. She is my daughter.
Oh, really? A princess? Has she been gone long?
Only a few days. Parents would have.
I understand. You know what it's like to miss a loved one.
Di, my dear, why don't you give this boy a piece of your jewel? That way he will know he represents us. What was that?
I said, tell her mother sent her this locket.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Yeah, Di is such a snooty little bitch. But she has good intentions.
Take this one. See? It has a picture of Rupert and me on the inside.
I promise to keep it safe until I find her. You mentioned a message for Lena, Your Majesty.
Why, yes. Tell her to come home. We all used to wait.
At least one of us.
What's that you mean?
I said, every last one of us.
Yes, that's right. Don't tell her that, my boy, if you happen upon her.
I will.
Alright, so you'll notice a couple things are not right in this room. Okay? So first off, there's a tile here on the floor. Now, remember when we were with the Bitternuts? And Mrs. Bitternut was like, hey, you know, what are you doing? Put that down, because that belongs to her. Let's see what would happen if we try to take the tile.
Your Majesty, this tile seems similar to others I've seen around Escarpa.
Well, yes, I suppose it is. It was a most popular style a few years ago.
May I have it for my collection?
But what for?
Oh, nothing, I guess. I just kind of like it.
No, not without a very good reason, young man.
Okay, so we have a little side quest here. We need to find a reason to all these tiles we keep finding, including this one. Okay? So keep that in mind. But you'll notice something else is wrong with the room. See the rainbow right here? It's not connected and everything. And remember how the king was talking about foreign affairs? Well, let's see. Torin kind of hits this right in the butt. He's not from Escarpa. He's from the lands above. And if you come into a royal kingdom, you know, empty-handed, you'd be kind of considered a freeloader. Okay? So back in the old medieval times, little, you know, thing, little history lesson with OnyxTheGamingMachine here. If you come with, I guess you could say, an offering or a present, sometimes you'll get something in return. From permission to stay in the land that you're in. Or, you know, certain privileges or permissions. So, do we have anything in our inventory that could fix this little situation going on with this rainbow, for example? Well, If you notice, there's red, orange, yellow, green, violet, and purple. Okay? So we got a red shard, an orange shard, a yellow shard, a green shard, a violet shard, and a purple shard. What color's missing? What color is missing, chat? We'll see if anybody can get it. Oh, you're colorblind? That's okay. Well, when it comes to the colors of a rainbow, it's usually red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, purple. We have a blue shard here in our inventory. Let's see what happens when we give it to the king.
Your Majesty, I can see you are a lover of crystals.
Yes, that's the only kind he is.
What did you say?
I said yes, and how kind he is.
Why, thank you. But continue.
I humbly offer you this gift from the lands above. I think it will balance your set of crystal shards. May I?
Yes, of course.
Welcome back, Rumble. There we go.
There. And as this one simple shard completes the connection between the formerly distinct spectra above us, so too, therefore, may our two worlds be connected by the peace and understanding that comes from, like that. There.
Here, here.
Bravo.
That's it. What the devil is this?
It's me.
Down. What did you say?
I see. It's me.
Well, I'll consider it. In return, I'd like to present you with this invitation to next week's Royal Ball.
Mmm.
Sharp with free tickets. She whispered.
What did you say, Di?
I said, I hope he's still free at this late date.
Oh. Yes. Do attend.
So let's see. We got ourselves permission to come to next week's Royal Ball. But of course, we're on a mission. Also, we're going to go pick up this nice, tasty little turkey leg right here.
This isn't one of those buffets where they keep on the tape pops.
Because nom 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 nom. Now, we got an invitation to the Royal Ball. We're not going to be here for that. Is there anyone we know that could possibly use that invitation? Maybe somebody that was maybe thinking wrongly about the king and the queen. Maybe a certain family that hardly ever leaves their house to deal with their own problems. We're going to go and give this invitation to Mrs. Bitternut. And maybe when we give this invitation to her, maybe we'll get something out of it. A nut that's so bitter.
Just a minute. Quiet to everything around you.
Excuse me. Let's wait for her to sit down. There we go. There we go.
Mrs. B, I just came from King Rupert, and he asked me to give you this.
What is it?
An invitation to the royal ball.
Yee-haw, Hardy. We're going to the ball. Ain't you excited? Oh, he's never been excited in his life.
Yeehaw, Harley! We're going to the ball. Ain't you excited? Oh, he's never been excited in his life. Torin, if there's anything we owe you need for your journey, just help yourself. It's yours.
And there we go.
Why, thank you, Mr. B.
Of course, I'd love it if you take the mister over there.
Well, she said if there's anything she owns that we need for our journey, help ourselves.
Hey, what are you doing? Put that down. That's my best trivet.
Oh, Mom, let him have it. You haven't cooked since I was born.
The kid's right. Go on, take it.
And there we go. We got another tile to add to our collection.
But don't go taking anything else, you hear? And good luck on your quest, young man. Hey, any chance you taking Junior along with you?
None whatsoever, I'm afraid. But thanks for the trivet, Mrs. B.
So there we go. We got another tile.
Hey, buddy.
Be sure to join us next time when we hear Bobby bidding our ass.
That? My kids?
The Bitter Nut is not filmed before a live audience.
Okay. Let's go down. So we've technically explored everything on this top area here. So now what we're going to do, we're going to take ourselves down here. Ooh, look, chat, there's a cave. Let's go use the cave. Or is it a cave?
I got it. Hey, you. What a stench. I wonder what's inside there.
Well, he wants to know what's inside there. Let's find out. Boogle, turn into a worm.
Google, can you be a worm? Check back inside there. I bet it's a way out of this. Yeah, I bet it's dark in here. What are we gonna do?
Boogle, turn into a lantern.
Google, turn into a lantern so we can see what's back there. Wow, Google, it looks brown and soft and smells terrible. We've just got to have some of that.
Okay, I think chat knows this is not a cave, but Torin's so thick-headed that he doesn't know that this is not a cave. But Torin says he wants some of this brown stuff here. Well, Boogle, turn into a shovel.
Say, Google, would you mind being a shovel? I say, be a shovel.
And now we're going to use our little side scroll here. Scroll back to Torin. And act like we're going to leave.
Okay, Google, turn back into a worm again and get out of there. But don't forget our
There we go. Now look at this right here.
How strange. That ramp juts out even farther than the vulture's nest below.
Yes, as you can see, if we use our little side scroller here, you'll see a weird vulture. Now, let me tell you something about vultures in real life. Vultures are some of the grumpiest fucking birds that you would ever meet in your life. Okay? Now, let's say we wanted to bypass a little bit of events that happen in the game here. We want to speed things up a little bit. Well, if you put 2 and 2 together, there's a vulture's nest that's right there. It's blocking our way to some stairs that are on the other side. Why would there be a ramp above a vulture, but leaning over the vulture's nest below the ramp? Well, we got a hunk of meat right here, as you can see. Let's see what would happen if we put this hunk of meat on this little thing here.
Hey, vulture, try and catch this.
Hey, listen, look at that. Fresh dead meat. Flying. Let's go after it.
As always, I'm with you.
Can't you hurry up a little? It's getting away from us.
For goodness sake, for once in your life, can't you just stop and smell the meat?
Oh, excuse me.
What's that beside that little tree?
Very good question. We'll come back to that tree a little later on. We're not ready to do anything with that tree just yet. But now that that grumpy vulture is gone, let's use these stairs. And we're going to do a nice running leap over this gap.
Oh, I think we can make it, Boo.
And now you can either go into the cave or climb down the cliff. We're going to climb down the cliff because there's some items there we need.
I hope this is worth it.
Exactly, it's just like Assassin's Creed, yeah. Alright, we got some items here we need to pick up. We pick this up. We pick this up. We're going to pick this up. We're going to pick this up. And we're going to pick this up. But be careful not to tap that ladder there. Okay, so what items we got here? We got a very nice carpet. We got a pillow. We got a fan. And we got a sign. Now, the sign is very weird here. Bet you're wondering, what does that mean? What's this sign mean? It means no sitting. Okay? We'll be using that very, very soon. But we cannot do anything else here for right now. I'm going to climb up this now. Now we're going to go into the cave.
Hugo? Is that you?
That music, though.
Wait, I think it's coming from up ahead. Uh-oh, Boo. Skunks ahead.
Let's talk to them real quick.
Hey, Skunks, are you there?
I'm here. I'm here too, Sam.
Then why do you here?
Oh, well, I was, just wondering. Could I pass through your cave?
Okay.
Yeah, come on. It's been a while since I last time in practice. Yeah, there's a chance.
So here's the thing. We need to get through this cave. Alright? First things first. It smells terrible in here. Alright? So how's a way to get rid of a really bad smell? Well, we don't have any air freshener. So we're going to use this clothespin and put it on our nose.
Boo! I've got it. I'll just put this clothespin on my nose. Then I won't be able to smell the skunks.
But then that gets them active. So let's say we try to run through. Let's see what happens. So, now, we need to find a way to avoid that skunk mess there. Well, let's see. We got some stuff in our inventory here. This is where Torin would pull out a Glock. I know, right? So, if we can't avoid it, why don't we use it to our advantage? We got a nice little carpet here. Let's use it.
Hang on, Google. We're going in.
Toro. There we go. That's the skunks. Now we can go through the cave. And now we're going to meet a very old Escarpian by the name of Vider. And we're going to see what's wrong with Vider. Because there's something wrong with Vider.
Greetings, sir.
He looks alright.
Greetings, sir.
I could have sworn he slowed just a little now.
Greetings, sir.
What? Who are you? And why are you here?
I'm Torin.
No, he just doesn't want to be bothered.
Trying to determine.
Vider is one of the most antisocial people in this game. He does not want to be bothered by anyone. Hence why he is here all by himself on the edge of a cliff, trying to determine his own life.
I mean, what's your name?
Name? Reader. Is this why you come here? To torment me with unimportant questions? They are the real questions. The ones aching deep inside you. Who are you? What do you believe? What do you know?
Actually, I haven't really gotten to those questions yet. My question is more simple.
Simpler.
I'm trying to find a sorceress named Licentiate. Could you help me?
Forget her. I know the girl you should meet.
Watch this. I love this so much.
To her parents, clever conversationalist. She has a nice
Watch.
personality.
Uh-oh.
I think not. See, I'm only here for a short stay. I need to find Licentiate. Remember her? I asked you about her a few seconds ago.
Never heard of her.
Uh-oh.
Do you know how to get to the lands below?
Watch it.
Do you know how to help the area below?
What? I don't understand.
You'd understand if it was you sitting on this stone tile all day and all night. The
Mmm.
carts below, the bottom line, the rear guard.
Stone tile. So Vider is very upset because he's sitting on a tile a stone tile. And what do we have a lot of in our inventory? Stone tiles.
Are you trying to say your seat is uncomfortable?
Uncomfortable, don't cut it. My seat's boiling. My buns are burning. Oi, I need relief.
I see.
No, you don't see. And you won't.
Because I'm not showing it to anybody. Now, just go away. Now, you need to suffer in silence.
Are you trying to say your seat is uncomfortable?
Uncomfortable, don't cut it. My seat's boiling. My buns are burning. Oi, I need relief.
I see.
No, you don't see.
I'm doing it again because I love that line.
I'm not showing it to anybody. Now, just go away. Now, you need to suffer in silence.
Alright, so in our inventory, we picked up quite a bit of things. In that little storage place. We had gotten a carpet. We got a fan. We got a tile that says no sitting. We also got a soft pillow. It looks real soft, doesn't it? I think this soft pillow might help the aching, burning butt that is going on with Veeder. Let's find out.
Here's a thick, soft cushion I think you'll like.
Let me feel. Ah, fine materials. Nice padding, soft cover, firm yet breathable. I thank you very much, O tall, slender one. And in return, why don't you take this instrument of my torture? Just drop it over a cliff someplace if you don't want it, okay?
Oh, I would never do that.
So now we technically helped Veeder and we got something in return. Now we can leave him to the comfort of having a nice, soft cushion to sit on and no more burning butt. So yeah, we automatically did a lot there. But we're not done yet around this area. We're not done just yet. And I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing next. Go out there. We're going to climb back down here. So here's the thing real quick, okay? A couple things you need to know. One, this is a very rickety ladder. Alright? And it is not strong. It's a rickety ladder. If that ladder breaks, you die and you go down that hole. But there's also some items down here that you would like to get your hands on. That's a tile right there. But there's a lot of people around though. What we need to do, we need to clear out the bottom area and find a way down there and get that tile. How are we going to do that? Well, let's look at our inventory real quick. We got our Resty Powder. We got a locket for Lena. We got some tiles here. We got some dragon poo. We got a fan. And we got a carpet that is completely covered in skunk smell. Here's what we're going to do here. I'm going to scroll down here. We're going to click this real quick.
There's just no way I could climb down there without falling.
But here's the thing. We don't need to climb down there. We also have Boogle. But if we send Boogle down there, the women are probably going to not like it. Okay? Just think of this as like being in a nice women's only jacuzzi. If they see something that is either not female or not humanoid, they're going to freak the fuck out. So I'm going to drop this here. But here's the thing, though, you're going to notice. scroll back down real quick. You see the odor coming off of it, but it's rising up. Let's see what would happen if we use this fan and fan it all in there.
This ought to drive those women out of there.
La-di-da-di-do. Presto changeo.
Yes.
Alright. Now that the girls are gone, let's see if we can get what we want. So seeing how we can't go down there because of a bad rickety ladder and a cliff that we can't get to, we have Boogle here. We're going to turn him into a yo-yo.
Now that the girls are gone, let's send you down there as a yo-yo, Google.
Excuse me. Look, a tile.
Google, grab that tile hanging there. Attaboy, Boog.
Now Boogle's going to leave.
Google, see where that doorway goes.
Do.
Hurry, Boog, hop in.
There we go. We got another tile. Chia. Alright. Let's climb out of here. There is nothing else we need to do here. Now, we have a tile that has painted on it no sitting. Okay? Do we know an NPC that is just sitting doing absolutely nothing? Yes, we do. This NPC is right up here. And see, she doesn't even know we're there. She's doing her laundry and everything. She won't even pay attention to us. Watch.
Hello?
She's so busy watching, can't everyday notice.
So, well, we already talked to Veter and everything. You know, he's got his cushion. That's how we got the tile that he was originally sitting on. And let's say we were to go back to Veter while he's sitting on his pillow. Do you really think Veter would want to trade his pillow for a freaking tile that he was just sitting on? No. That would be dumb. So we're going to take this tile and we're just going to slip this right under her butt. I'm going to wait a little bit. And then within no time at all, we got another tile. But that was a really good guess though, Night Night. That was a very, very good guess. Because, yeah, you're right. Veter's there and he's, you know... Oh, you can talk to him again, but if you were to try and give him that tile to sit on, he would be like, you know, I have this soft pillow. Why would I want to get off of this pillow to sit on something I've been sitting on for Lord knows how long again? You know what I mean? So, we got something interesting in our inventory. We got some dragon poo. Alright. That's some, yes, that's some shit. Okay. And if we scroll down here, you'll see this little itty bitty tree. How can you make a tree or any type of plant grow more efficiently? I mean, you should have soil and sunlight and water. Well, another way of planting stuff and things like that is using fertilizer. And we have dragon poo. So we have what's considered a super fertilizer. What would happen if we use a super fertilizer on a tiny little tree?
This should either make that tree grow or kill it completely.
And poop, correct, Darth Hat Daddy. Super tree. Now, let's climb down this tree and see what's down here. I love this music I'm about to hear. I love this music. This is usually the music you hear where you're close to your final destination in your chapters. And what we got here is a statue with no head. And it has 9 squares on it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles. Let's put these tiles where they belong. Luckily, your boy knows how to put these together. We're missing 1 tile. Where's this tile located, chat? I already know where it is, but I'm seeing if you guys have been paying attention. Let's stay over here and see if chat remembers. Where's the last tile? You are correct, Mr. Rumble Roses. It is with the king and queen. And they weren't going to give us that tile unless we had a very important reason to need it. Because, well, the tile is part of their floor. But now that we found that, we have a reason to get that tile. Very good, though, Rumble. Very good. Let's speed up getting back there real quick. Alright, now let's activate the tile.
Your Majesty, I think this tile is part of something important.
You're right. It's part of my floor.
No, even more than that. You see, at the base of the opposite cliff, I found an unusual room containing a large formation that would hold this tile perfectly. I feel certain that the formation is something important. Perhaps it even holds access to the lands below.
And then, of course, you'll take it.
Thank you, Your Highness.
There we go. We got our last tile. Let's see what happens when we put that tile in that slot. We'll speed up the whole traveling process here. Okay, climb down. Oh, my eyes are a little itchy. Wait a minute. There we go. Had to rub my eye there for a little bit. Alright. Onward up the stairs, chat. And this is the last tile here. Looks really cool right there, doesn't it? Let's put it in there. Let's do a little bit of rotation. And within no time at all, lore time.
The sacred chamber that lies ahead contains an ancient theocratic tower. For centuries, mountains and tunnels corrupted by the destruction are used in his colors. Connecting the world with the rules, Empress were able to transmit all of the new life. Through the use of LSD power discovered by foreign priests in the early 1930s, people now have instant mobility. To step inside, and enjoy the bliss and increase the power.
And there's your lore for phenocrysts. And look at this phenocryst. It's green. And now it's time for the end of Chapter 2. Now Chapter 3, I'll get to talking about that in a minute. Chapter 3 is Pergola, but we have ourselves a cutscene, so enjoy.
Before I pass judgment, have you anything to say?
The child, is he safe?
Far away, where he will come to no harm. Although we suspect your involvement in the murder of our beloved royal couple, we could not find enough evidence to convict you. But since you were clearly guilty of kidnapping the Crown Prince, you are hereby sentenced to spend the rest of your life in the lands below. I therefore order an ostracizing collar be fabricated for you and placed around your neck, never to be removed. And should you ever attempt to return to the lands above, the collar will tighten until it chokes you to death.
What an interesting cutscene right there. But if you notice, though, about the cutscenes, they're not making any sense, are they? They showed that something happened to the royal family in the prologue, and the baby survived. But the baby is not there. It's far away from people that would find and corrupt the child. And of course, that one room where Licentia had the collar put on her and sent to the lands below is the same area where we met Herman. And we gave him his last meal. But see, here's what's weird though. Herman said it's been like between 10 to 15 years since anybody was there at that location. So, one of two things are in play here. Either that was a flashback of events that happened in the past, or Herman is a lying old man. I'll leave that for you to decide.
Maybe that's what I should do. Transport myself on down through that shard.
Yeah, let's see what happens if we do that.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that before? I'll just use a little more of this arresting power and continue on down.
Good job, Snake. Congratulations on beating Pontiff Sullivan. And welcome to the stream, my dear. How are you doing? Welcome to the year 1992, Snakey. Well, we better break out of this before we get eaten. And you are very welcome, my dear. I'm glad my advice was able to help you.
Stop that. Let me go. Get away. Shoot. Wait. Don't be afraid. Hold still. There.
And this is considered a cutscene as well.
On behalf of all Pergolins everywhere, I would like to thank you, Giant, for saving the life of Fairmont.
Oh, that's all right.
Hey, time never flies here, Snakey. We'll both be young together here.
Not like some things. I wonder if you could help us with the problem.
I love this. Villagers trampled.
Much worse. We recently captured another giant, but very different from you. This one will not cooperate at all. What can I do? Perhaps if you talk to him.
But are you sure I'll be safe?
Follow me.
So, Pergola is the shortest chapter in this game. Oh, I do not mind at all, Snakey. You can do ! Lurk. And you can pull up a chair in the back and enjoy 1992. So, Pergola is the shortest chapter in this game. All it is basically a couple cutscenes and technically 2 puzzles. So, let's continue straight on through and see what they're talking about. It says there's a giant here that's not behaving themselves. Ooh, it's a woman. Who could this be?
Oh no! No!
Yes.
It's okay.
I'm just joking, I'm sorry.
I won't hurt you.
No! No!
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you.
Huh. You're with them, aren't you? Get away from me!
But I want to free you.
Get away! You'll only hurt me more.
Won't you let me help you?
Help me like they did? Huh. Show some respect. Just leave me here to die.
I could never do that. You're far too beautiful for me to leave you here.
Flattery won't help me. Go away, so help me if you do figure out a way to release me out. Spread your eyes out.
Won't you let me help you?
Help me like they just...
Alright, so you notice from the closed captions that this is Lena. Well, before we give her this locket, she'll probably think that we're an imposter or something, and have just like this random piece of jewelry that looks like something that she would get from a Scarpa. But remember what Queen Di said when we were in a Scarpa. She said that there's a picture of her and Rupert on the inside. So we're going to click it. And there's the picture of Rupert and Di. See what happens when we give her the locket.
You're Lena, aren't you? I just came from your homeland. I met your mother and father.
Drink my coffee here. I got another drink.
Escarpa? My parents? Oh,
They told me to give you this.
Oh, no.
That smells good.
Father and Dad. Oh, I miss them. Maybe you are going to stop. You're so tall. Who are you anyway?
My name is Torin, but I'm not from Escarpa. I'm from the lands.
It's above.
Torin of the lands above. Do you promise not to harm me?
I swear.
At present, I can think of nothing worse.
All right then, quick, cut me loose.
Well,
Hurry before they stop you.
Oh, this is actually a canned coffee.
I'll have to try to
It's a
break
Starbucks Nitro Cold Brew.
Why?
And it has a vanilla sweet cream
That's just it.
with milk,
Bring it. Some hero
partially
light.
sweetened.
Well, hold still.
My original drink, though, was a triple shot caramel Starbucks cold coffee.
This time, I had a knife hidden in my boot, but they tied me up before I regained consciousness.
But don't worry, I do have soda in my fridge, but I wanted something smooth and cold. So she said in her boot she has a knife. And we got a knife. And it is a really nicely drawn knife, actually. It's a nice little knife. So it's cutter free.
Now, hold
Take a
still.
sip of my coffee. Mm-hmm. Yes, they do make canned coffee. The nitro isn't overly sweet. It's like mediocrely sweet. But the triple shots and double shot canned coffees are very, very sweet.
Here's your locket.
Oh, yeah. Then Boogle's the party pooper. Gotta love it.
Google.
Oh, wait. Look at your arms. You're bleeding.
What? Oh, I'm okay. I dropped a long ways through the trees before I landed on this soft loam.
Excuse me.
Caught some branches on the way down. It's nothing.
Nonsense. Come over here. I'm sure I heard a stream this way.
Everyone in Escarpa said we should meet, but I never dared dream.
This damn cutscene, I swear.
Everyone else was so short and hairy. I was always the ugly duckling. Too tall, too thin, hair only on top.
Later, Becker. Sleep well, my bro.
I don't know. Somehow normal.
I think you're anything but normal.
What? Torin?
Huh? No, what I meant was that you're far above normal. You're beautiful, wonderful, perfect.
Oh, Torin. But my parents must be worried sick.
Well, yeah, they are. They really want you to return home. And my parents, they're still in danger.
I must go
Must
back.
go on.
You're right.
Will I see you again?
You must.
Excuse me, you two. Will you be staying for dinner? If so, I'd better send out several hunting parties.
No, we've got to leave immediately. We have to begin our search for a phoenix.
Oh, no need. I know right where one is, but it's pretty far away.
What? I can't believe it. Does it work?
Well, it might. You see, it hasn't been used in some time.
Somehow I could have guessed it. Let's go, Lena.
Alright, so here's our first puzzle. This puzzle's actually pretty damn easy. This is the second one that tends to get me sometimes.
Attention, everyone. This is Torin and his friend Lena. Please give him your attention. In your own words.
But what do I do?
Well, that's the problem. No one knows. The Phoenix hasn't
So basically, this is what's considered a matching game. But it can stump some of the normally minded. That's a good way to put it. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So, first off, you notice that we have some with green hoods. We have some with purple robes. We have some with blue sleeves. We have some with yellow necklaces and things of that nature. Well, first off, what we're going to do,
you step into
we're going to switch these two here.
and you take his place.
So we have one first match. But there will be a lot of rearranging. But we automatically have our first match. Okay. So all that's to do now is to find out how we want to do each match. So we're going to send this one to go here. Yes. And now we're going to do a couple more switcheroos. Right here. Wait, what do you mean we do? No, I've seen people have issues with this puzzle. I've seen people have issues with this one. Alright, so let's see. We got the green hoods in a row. We got the blue sleeves in a row. Now, where do we go from here? Well, this is where things are going to get a little bit weird. So, we're going to try and see if we can have...
I didn't tell you to move.
Well,
Looks like you just got bored since you haven't moved anyone for a little time.
No, there goes...
They just can't seem to hold still, can they?
Wait, stop. Lena, I have to keep them from moving.
yeah, because this is another reason why I don't like this puzzle a little bit. Because they'll start moving on their own, and I really hate when they do that. Go back there. God, I hate when they do that. Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting that you're colorblind. Forgive me. Let's see. I have to do this a little bit fast because, like I said, they will move. I wanted to show that for a reason, though. Alright, so let's see. We're going to switch these two. Nope, wrong one. Switch those two. You'll see in a little bit. Okay, so we got the green ones in a row. Now we need to switch these two. Alright, let's see. Switch these two. It's doing some thinking here. Okay, switch these two. And if I'm not mistaken, switch these two, and this should be it. Red bands, green hoods, purples, and necklaces. GG.
Hurry, Lena. Jump up here.
Now, the second puzzle here usually takes me a little while. And I'll show you why it takes me a little while. So, you notice the pictures on these walls. This one, for example, is going in a heightened path, while this one's going on a lower path. But you'll also notice we have males and we have females. They did this for a reason. On one side should be the males, on the other side should be the females. But how do you know which ones go where? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you real quick. They'll start holding hands. So let's get them in their little positions here. And you'll notice automatically what this is. Right about now. This is a singing puzzle of sopranos and different singing voices. Here's the problem with this puzzle that always gets me. Every time when one of them sings, two of them will switch different positions. Okay? But you have to use this and this to know how their formation should be. But like I said, every time when one sings, it's always a random switcheroo. So watch this. So like, for example, we got that. But how to know if you're going on the right track is they'll start lining up sooner or later. See, these two are starting to line up a little bit now. But yeah, this one usually takes me the longest. So now these are trying to go into that formation. We don't want that. We want them to go into the other formation. But I think, yeah, you can kind of see why I don't really like this puzzle that much. Okay, we got those in a row. Let's see. No, we don't want that. Damn it. I didn't mean to click that. To the front one. Okay, that's going to do that. Okay, we're getting close. Damn it. Okay. Okay. No. No, you need to stay in the front. No, don't hit that one. Let's see. No, it does need to stay there. Got it. That leads to a Scarpa.
leading to the second nested planet. So that phenocryst goes back to a start.
So now, we need to do the males. Alright, we're almost there. No, I don't need to do that one. Okay. Got it. That was good RNG right there. Got it. We'll drink to that.
Oh, Torin, I knew you could do it.
You did?
But now what?
Here we go, guys.
This part I know.
This was chapter 3. I told you it's not that long of a chapter.
Don't forget me, Torin. Be careful. This licentious sounds dangerous.
But we're soon about to go to my favorite level of this game, well, chapter.
Save enough powder for a trip to Escarpa.
I promise. I'll see you soon. Someday.
Goodbye, Torin. And goodbye, Buko.
Alright, here we go, chap. The end of chapter 3. Chapter 4, Estina. My favorite chapter.
That's what made us. All these years away from your home, your family, your friends, you must be so.
Perhaps I've learned to use the darkness to get what I want.
I've heard you become quite a powerful sorceress,
Oh?
but not quite powerful enough to overcome the magic of that color.
Not yet. But perhaps soon. And when I do, I promise revenge.
But what if you could return sooner?
What? Huh. The color will not be denied.
I could relate it for you.
You know its spell can only be broken by royalty. No matter how much you speak, you'll never be king as long as the boy lives.
Yes, but think that through. Who sealed the color?
Trebuchet. Are you suggesting you could become Archivald?
Let's just say you're doing a small favor for me, I'll do a large favor for you.
And just what would that small favor be?
What an interesting cutscene. So you should be able to start putting certain things together now when it comes to the backstory here. Just check this cupboard.
Is that writing? It's so dirty, I just can't tell.
Well, we just got an item here. Let's examine it real quick.
Ooh, smells like ammonia.
Ammonia, huh? Let's clean it off.
Welcome to Estina. Huh.
Let's observe it a little bit more. Welcome to Estenia. Crazy, huh? Let's go over here real quick. Look at this, chap.
Wow, it's nice to see a military-industrial complex with a sense of humor. Of course, maybe this is going left.
Could be. Interesting, huh, chap?
Oof, stone cannonballs. Man, these suckers are heavy.
Stone cannonballs. Let's get a couple more of these. We'll fast forward it a little bit too. I do the little sidestepping thing so I can actually catch the cannonballs. Fast forward. Let's get one more. Alright. Got 5 cannonballs. Let's go right here real quick. What could this be? Stone seems to be a hot commodity in this game. Stone tiles, stone cannonballs. Oh yeah, most definitely. It's a nice little picture there. Remember when I was a kid, I kept wondering what that was. This was a level I was stuck on a lot as a kid. But then I started putting 2 and 2 together. And the answer was right in front of my face.
That must be where the people who defended the sign.
Yeah, too bad they're not here anymore. Alright, so what we got here is a little seesaw. Let's put some cannonballs in this thing. And I'll know when we have enough in there. There's a little way on how I know. Oh yeah, that's right, because I have 1 cannonball still in my inventory. Actually, let me put in this one real quick. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So you notice that we were too heavy before. Now this is too heavy. I did that for a reason. I wanted to show you guys that in this level there is weight. So we need to get rid of this. This 1 stone cannonball. Gotta love lava. Now we can get onto the seesaw teeter-totter. And within no time at all, something's opening. Now remember how I told you that weight is a very important thing here? Well, we're going to take one cannonball with us. Look at this. We got a Catapult Trebuchet. Now here's the thing. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys now. If you don't put a cannonball into this thing, you'll be too light. And Torin will die in the lava. If you put too many cannonballs in here, well, you'll still die. You'll go right into the lava. Take one cannonball and stick it into the trebuchet. Get into the trebuchet.
Hey, Boogle, let's go.
Now, the thing is, you're also going to notice Torin can't reach the lever.
There's no way I can reach the release handle.
That's why you're going to cut it. And pray you don't fall into the lava. But we made it. Crazy, eh? Now we got this whole thing to do here. So, let me show you guys something here. Where we need to get to is right here. But you notice something. Something shining right here. Let's go for the shining object first. Now, the thing is with this part here, you can't fall into the lava, but you will, like, I guess the word for it is sidewind off the path sometimes, and you have to line yourself up. This can be a little bit frustrating. But don't worry, you got me behind the wheel, so that's not going to happen that much. So we're going to go right over here. We're going to see what this item is over here. See what this is. Now, I already know everything about this game, so I'm just merely showing you guys stuff. See what it is. It's a wrench. A very old wrench. Now we just got to get over there. Now, of course, we're not going to be able to jump that and shit. That'd be dumb. So we're going to go back to where we were before. And try and get ourselves over there. Now, as a kid, it did take me a while to do this little maze puzzle thing here, because I don't know if you guys know, but in kindergarten, a lot of teachers used to give these types of puzzles to children to see how they would finish them, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe the teacher was trying to grade some papers and was like, hey, I need to give these kids something to do while I grade their papers. So teachers would probably give the children these, like just little maze puzzles to get to the finish, get to the end. And of course, you got the little scroller here so you can see how to do each thing and stuff like that. It's not too difficult. To somebody that's probably seeing this for their first time, they're probably like, oh my god, this looks very tedious and stuff. Yeah, it does kind of look a little tedious, but it's really not as hard as you think it is. It's all about trying to wind it around your mind. So we're going to go right over here. And go across here. We're going to go right here. Of course, Torin keeps sidewinding the path a little bit. Not a problem. Okay. And then, like, let's say you want to know where to go from here. You use your little sidewinder here. Your little side scroller. And you can look and see where you need to go. So basically, we just need to stay on this straight path. All the way through. And of course, Torin will keep sidestepping the path, so you have to always do that. That's okay. We got this. We got this in the bag. And keep in mind also, I'm not using a legit mouse. I'm using my touchpad. So, you know, you can just do this simply with your touchpad if you just have a touchpad. I don't know where my samurai mouse was. I just didn't feel like going to find it. Like I said, I'm just chilling with you guys and showing you my favorite game that I grew up with. And there we go. We made it to the formation that's over here. And we just need to get to it. Stream is lagging a little. How's the stream going, Rumble? Before I continue further. You also may have to refresh the stream if you're getting a little bit of lag. If you want to, you can go ahead and refresh the stream, and I'll stay here and wait for you. Just refresh the stream. And let me know when you're back. Or that too. Yeah, just let me know when you're back and I'll continue on. Alright. So let's take a look at this thing. An interesting looking contraption, isn't it?
This looks like a valve, but I can't turn it with my bare hands.
You're right, you can't turn it with your bare hands. It kind of does look like a death ray, doesn't it? That's actually not. Watch this. It's a fire extinguisher.
Yes.
Alright, so Rumble probably remembers this area. There's been a couple times where I've streamed this, and I've broken this area completely. I think it's one of the funniest things that's ever happened when I've been streaming this game. But I'm going to show you how to get through here. But we gotta take our time. And pray that I don't break the game. We could also save. I'll save the game. Yep. Save it under Torin. Here we go. We saved the game. But yeah, don't worry. I know how to get through all of this here. Oh. Hello, actor Michael Merchant. Thank you so much for the raid of 2. Hello, everyone, from this blessed man's channel. I hope you all had a great time with actor Michael Merchant. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Retro Friday. Welcome to the year 1992. The year where a lot of point-and-click games are having their first releases. It's going pretty good so far, my dude. How are you doing? Okay. I'm just looking real quick, seeing if anything's wrong with the map yet. But yeah, Mr. Merchant, welcome to 1992. And also considered my favorite game of all time. Well, my dude, if you need a place to chill out and everything, you know, you've come to the right place. Where will Torin end up next? Please stay tuned. There he is. Yes, how was Diablo 3? Head on down. Awesome. Okay. Going across the bridge. Oh hell yeah, man! I do remember you were still doing your charity stuff. How much longer is your charity stream going on for? Add it up. It was done already, but they donated anyways and doubled my goal. So you raised 200. Hell yeah, dude. Congratulations. That's a really big feat, my dude. Alright, there's Torin right there. Let's see. awesome. Excuse me. You're damn right. You're damn right. I know exactly how you feel. Alright. Forward. And then down. And you know what? Because actor Michael Merchant is in the stream, I'm going to do something very special for him real quick in this game.
Wonder what this does.
Give me just a minute. I'm going to do something for actor Michael Merchant real quick. Save. Alright, Michael, are you watching? I'm going to do something special just for you. Alright. And all it is just this.
Way to go, honored. But a fiery melting death is not equivalent to you in this game.
Thought I'd give my first death to you, and it's a Terminator reference. Oh, dude, yeah, I love it. I fucking love it. I had to do it. Onyx talks about a random trigger subject. Live action movie of Super Mario Brothers with Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo. Terrible movie, and I hate it. Okay. So this is an interesting little puzzle here, okay? We're going to go over here. So this puzzle, it's going to look hard, but it's not really hard at all. You have to lower every single one of these ground stumps. And the more that you lower down in a particular order, there's going to be a bridge that's going to come out that's going to lead you to the end of the chapter. Now, you would think to yourself, oh, I could just go straight on up over there and, no problem, right? Well, this is where you're wrong. You have to lower every single one of these things. And why? I don't know. Luckily, you got somebody here that knows how to do that. So we're going to start right here. Now, the one thing that can be hard about doing this puzzle is as you go forward and back on this puzzle, it'll do auto-scrolling. And that sometimes can be a little bit of overwhelming to me. But it's good. Twigs and I worship that movie, classic bad movies. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this puzzle here. Okay. See, it's doing a little auto-scrolling thing now. So let me just concentrate here real quick and get this done. Similar. You'll see. Actually, I think I might have actually messed it up. Hold on. I actually think I messed it up there. Yeah, I did. It's okay. I kind of messed it up a little bit. I was watching chat. I wasn't paying attention. Alright. Let me see. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a minute. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I was on the wrong side. Alright, let me not pay attention to chat here for just a second. I have not gotten this puzzle wrong in years. Actually, I just did it again. Oh my god. Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with me? It's alright, I got this, Don't worry about it. Yeah, live action Street Fighter was weird. It's alright, I got this. See, now it won't freaking scroll down as much. There we go. Now it's wanting to do that. There we go, we got it now. It's been a long time since I made a mistake on this puzzle. But we got it. We got this puzzle now. Come on, go into the thing. There we go. And there we go. GG indeed. And also, this is my favorite level of the game, so hell yeah. And now we can go into the Phoenix chamber. Okay, we got to do the panel puzzle now. Okay. Let's see. This puzzle's being a little bit crazy. Switch those out. There we go. Got it. GG. Alright, chat. It is time for the final chapter in this game. Now, I bet you're also wondering, hey, man, what the hell? You're going through this game pretty damn fast. You're right. It's because I know how to play this game. Do my arms feel better from Bloodborne? Yes, my arms are doing much better. I just tend to have a lot of joint issues. Cutscene time. Chapter 5, Tenebris.
He's about to reach Tenebris. I'm sure there's no way to find him, but I just thought
You old fool. No complications, you said. Simple, you said. I said no. Oh, I'll take care of it. He won't find me or his parents. Dream. I have someone I'd like you to find.
What an interesting cutscene. So now I think you can kind of place together what's happened. Because you're knocked out. Boogle nurse time. That's a very scary thought right there. Watch this. You guys thought that Deadpool broke the fourth wall?
Thanks, Boog. Hey, how did you do that? Hey, Boogle, let's go.
There we go. So yeah, this is the last chapter in this whole game. But it's a bit lengthy.
Oops. Can you get that? Thank you.
Bet Torin knows what a TV dinner feels like now.
Boogle, save us!
Mm.
Save us! I said save us, Boogle!
Fatality. Yeah, this part here. The constable.
All right, you'd better come with me. You're under arrest.
But, officer, what for?
Cruelty to plants. Just leave your friend here. If he's lucky, you'll be back in a few years.
There's Dreep. But notice our inventory now. No arresty powder. No knife. We're in jail. Everything's gone.
All this way just to be arrested. Where's mom and dad? Will I ever find them? I hope he's okay.
Google, is that you?
Things are just about to get even worse. Boogle has been kidnapped. Now, this next part here, I want people to pay attention to it. Pay attention to the words spoken, everything.
Anything to say before I pass judgment?
Well, no, sir, not really. It's just that, well, I'm really sorry I landed in your plants. It was an accident. I only landed in that flower bed because I thought I had air duct. Yet I crawled through to escape from that storeroom that I materialized in from that Phoenix that I used to get here from Miss I didn't, that is, I... Phoenix, sorry. Yes, sir.
I haven't heard of one of your funerals in years. Where did you say you were from, son?
From the lands above, sir. See, this evil sorceress put my parents in a magic spell and kidnapped them, and this old guy saw it all, and he said her name was Licentia, and she's from down here, and that's where my parents are. So I set out to find her and save them, but nobody has ever heard of her, and well, I don't even know if she's down here, or if this has all been some kind of... Do you think you could help me, sir?
Licentia. There's no one on this planet by that name. But whether you're a visitor here or not, you need to learn 3 lessons about Tenebris and me. First, plants are very scarce here and are not kind to those who damage them. Second, lawbreakers in my court are handled immediately and forcefully. And third, one more mistake and I'll toss you right off this planet into the null void. Now take him back when you find him. And tell Mary I don't ever want to see you here again.
So here's my theory on what just went down. I think that the judge was secretly trying to help us. Okay? So notice he said he has that he seemed intrigued that we knew who Licentia was, but he said that no one on this planet goes by that name. But then he goes into saying there's 3 rules to be remembered when here on Tenebris. Plants are very scarce, and but the main rule to remember is if any of the rules are broken in Tenebris, he would toss you off the planet into the null void. So secretly, like I said, I think the judge was trying to help us. Because now we know what we must do.
Long-stemmed flower and the strawberry plant. Surely no one would want to include this.
But things are going to be a little hard, though, because, well, Boogle's not here anymore.
Excuse me.
doubt it, after what you and your safe-like buddy did to my friends over there. Oh.
But I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't know plants could hurt. In fact, I didn't know plants could talk.
Well, not all can. Just exceptional plants, you see.
Sure, I thought you looked special.
Well, yes, what is it you need, young man?
I've searched this entire planet looking for an evil sorceress named Licentiate. Have you heard of her?
Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
Huh? Oh, animal, I suppose.
Doesn't matter, never heard of her. But that doesn't mean she doesn't live around here. I don't get out much. Leaves, you know.
Is there anyone here in Tenebris that could help me?
Well, let's see. You know, there is that strange duck who's always recording odd-brists.
Oh, a duck? What's his name? Where could I find him?
No, he's not a real duck. I don't remember his name. Don't know that I ever heard it. But he might be down at the amphitheater. He hangs out there recording talent.
Thank you so much. Now, which way is the amphitheater?
Oh, you can't get there from here.
But this theater, which way is it?
It's over the slippery slope. You'll never make it. Without a little help, that is.
Help? Oh, could you? I'd be eternally grateful.
No, you won't. It's just a cliche. But it would work out for you.
I mean, it is a cliche.
See my friends down there? Those pesky chameleon silkworms are wreaking havoc on their leaves.
Now who's the cliche?
What? Anyway, if you can stop the silkworms, I'll convince the grass to help you cross the slippery slope.
Alright. Well, first off, we have to look at them. And you would think it's just like the whole thing with Inchy, but they're extremely fast.
Hey, come back here.
So you can't do it that way. We're going to go this way. Hey, look, it's a tree.
This tree's trunk is covered with some really sticky stuff.
Hey, stop poking me. Hey, you can speak. Although, I don't know why I'm surprised.
Of course I can. What good does it do me? No one listens.
You sound discouraged.
Not so much discouraged, but sometimes I do get a little sentimental.
Oh, I think all of us do sometimes.
Yes, but when you're as well rooted as I, somehow old memories just stick to you.
I see. Well, not to go out on a limb, but why not branch out into new activities?
Well, you know, I can't just leave, but I'm stuck
I know, right?
with a trunk load of memories. See, my friend you here just looking for someone to bark at.
I'm searching for my parents. I think they
I
were
love
captured
puns.
by Licentiate, a sorceress I was told came from around here. Could you help me? Have you heard of her?
You lost your parents? Oh, me too. I was transplanted at birth. You know, my dad was cut down in his prime of life by a guy chasing a wolf. And Mom, she fell in the forest and nobody heard it.
But you notice, though, that now the tree has started to cry. That's some sap right there. We're going to take that sap.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I borrow a little of this sap?
No, not at all. Go ahead. You. Everyone does. just hope that somehow, someday, someone, somewhere will find some way to make something out of us trees. And then they can cut us all down. What if someone invents telephone poles?
So now we got some sap. Let's take care of these buggies. Look at that.
Gotcha.
Alright, here you can take a look at the silkworms. They're a little wormy. They're just cute.
I did it. The silkworms are no longer a problem. But aren't they kind of funny colored?
Oh, those little buggers produce silk of any hue. Just place them in a color, and they'll make a copy of it for you. In silk yet. But don't waste them. And please, don't drop them right here, okay?
I did it. The silkworms are no longer...
Oh,
Alright, there we go. But now, because we did her into the deal, now we can try and cross the slippery slope. It is still very, very hard to do the slippery slope, but I will show you how to deal with it. Just in case anything happens, I wanted to save. So let's talk to him.
Now that I've rescued your friends, will you help me cross?
Alright, so basically, this is going to be the most irritating part of the game. You have to hover your mouse cursor around certain parts of the slippery slope in front of you until they tell you that you can step there or cross there. So, yeah, be ready to hear a lot of yeses and nos and different types of grandeur. Okay, we got our first one there. And always hover it a little bit without moving your mouse, so you don't accidentally click a little bit out of its range. There we go. We're getting close. Almost there. We got it. GG me.
Thank you very much.
And then gotta love it. And there's the amphitheater. Now you'll see a lot of different types of Easter eggs in the amphitheater. And if you've played a lot of Sierra games, you'll know what some of these are. And if you know of particular cartoons, you'll probably know what they are.
I'm out of here. If anyone needs me,
Be in my trailer. So let's go over here and do this.
Hold still. It's tough enough aiming between the two of you.
There's Bags Bunny.
Oops. Quit? Who said that?
I'm out of here.
Why, you ungrateful. You can't quit. You're fired. And I quit. I should have never fired his 15 sisters.
Yep, 15 sisters. Just pick up this bow. Now, thing is, if you were to attempt to talk to Bags, you won't really get anything out of him. So we'll come back to Bags in a little while. Got a couple little items here we can pick up. Got a top hat here. And a cane. We also got some bagpipes right here. Look at this fine fella right here. Look at this dude. Let's talk to him.
Excuse me. I'm looking for someone, and no one's been able to help me. I was just wondering. Shh. I'm recording. I'm sorry. Is this better? No, not really. Let me hit pause here. There. Now, what was it you were saying?
This is the quote-unquote duck that the Sunflower was talking about. And, I mean, she's not that far from the truth. Has really long arms, big shoes that look like webbed feet, giant nose, really big head, slenderish body. Yeah, fits a little bit of the description of a duck, but you know it's not a duck.
I'm Torin, and I'm seeking. No use to whisper now, young man.
Oh, well, anyway, I'm Torin.
But watch.
And I'm trying to locate an evil sorceress named Licentiate.
Licentiate, eh? Oh, sure, I know her.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've asked down here everybody on this planet, and you're the only one.
I'm probably one of the few who does know her. My hobby is recording rare voices, and hers is one of the rarest.
Then you know where I could find her?
Oh, you wouldn't want to. When I met her, I found her quite lonely.
And you notice his name is Archivist. It's a pun on archivist, archivist.
Ruthless, unconscionable, immoral, unethical, unprincipled.
He does archiving. He's an archivist. He records things for his archive. That's basically the pun of his name.
What do you mean, can't get to her? You don't know how far I've come already. Why, I've survived capture in the jungle, vicious vultures, stinking skunks, lava, snails, slugs, you name it. Of course I'll get to her.
You see, young man, Licentiate was expelled from our world many years ago. Tossed into the null void she was, and never heard from her.
The null void. I've got to go after her.
That will be a problem. The void is so dangerous. All the entrances to it were sealed long ago.
Mm-hmm.
You said you record voices. Have you recorded hers?
Why, yes, I have. It's one of my rarest treasures.
I'd love to have it.
Oh no, to someone like me,
There's nothing more valuable than a rare voice.
Oh, really? What if you had a voice rarer than Licentia's?
What? Why, I don't think that's possible.
Oh, yeah? Do you have any recordings from the lands above?
Of course not. The last time those savages visited us, this odd-faced technology was not even developed.
I am one of those savages.
What? You? It's something. I thought I detected something unusual in your voice.
What do you say? Trade a recording of Licentiate for a recording of the voice you may never hear again?
Well, a deal.
Okay. What do you want me to say?
Anything. Let me set up a clean crystal here. There. Ready when you are.
Test. Is this on? Hello? My name is Torin, from the Farming Valley, near Crystal City, in the lands above. I've traveled through Escarpa, Pergola, and Esthenia to get to Tenebris for only one reason: to find the evil sorceress Licentia, force her to free my parents and my friend Boogle, and in the process teach her a lesson.
That's enough. It's only a 10-meg crystal.
Hmm.
Wait. Now, let me find that odd priest with her voice. And here, I'll even throw in this old priest quarter so you can play it back.
Yes, his eyes are having a little glitched out moment. That's okay.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, and good luck finding Licentiate. Now, if you'll pardon me, I have work to do.
And, you know, we can also examine all the stuff, too. Put the gem into the Chris quarter. And we can actually play what's on the recording.
You're not welcome here, you decrepit old freak.
Yep, basically. But don't worry, that's going to be very useful for later. Right now, it's useless. We're going to take a nice little walk over here real quick. Listen. That is the music from Escarpa. Let's talk to this woman here.
Excuse me.
Just wait your turn. I'll call you when I'm ready for you. You can warm up anywhere, but just do it quietly. I've got people on stage already.
Warm up? Did you say warm up? It's not really that cold in here.
What's your name?
Torin, but I don't have an act.
Neither do the rest of these clowns.
I'm looking for Licentia the Sorceress. Have you heard of her?
Nah, but she might be scheduled later. I got Zippy the Blind Magician coming up soon. He do?
Pardon me, ma'am.
Look, I don't care about your problems. I don't care if you got the stage right. I don't care if you need make. I'm real busy. I got your name right here on my list. Talking special sauce. I'm telling you, it's time to go.
Special sauce?
My favorite character here in Tenebris. The Carpenter.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm looking for a sorceress.
I ain't her.
I'm sorry to bother you, but do you know Licentia?
No, you didn't.
Huh?
You didn't send me. The Union of All sent me.
No. Licentia. She's a sorceress from around here, I think.
Never heard of her. Who are you? You that new musical saw play everybody's been raving about?
Musical saw? You can use a saw to make music?
Well, sometimes they make this one here sing a little.
Have you seen this saw player?
You know, you saw, I saw, it's saw, I saw with. We all saw that one coming. Oh, I love it. I love it. Alright, so first off, we're supposed to see this act right here. We're going to use the silkworms to make a copy of the silk that was on this poster here. I'll show you real quick. That's the silk right there. Right there. It just made a copy of it right there for us. Let's keep moving around real quick. Let's see what happens if we continue here. That is the menu music for Phantasmagoria. One of my favorite pieces of music. Fucking love it. But yeah, look though. Look what was left. A saw. We're gonna need that for later. So first off, stop moving, Torin. We're going to saw this cane. See if Bags will take the hat real quick. Yes, he will.
Hey, Bags, take a look at this.
Say, nice twig.
And look inside.
Whoa, whoa. Is that real silk?
I think so. It feels real to me.
You wanted to just try it on?
No, not at all. Huh? Oh, yes. It's you. It's very you. It seems complete.
And we'll put this silk here. But to accept the silk yet? No, we'll not accept the silk yet. Okay. Now we're going to talk to another favorite character of mine in this game. Zippy the Blind Magician.
Excuse me, are you a magician?
Who? Where? Oh, me. Yes. Actually, I am a magician. Well, no. I'm not just any magician. As of yesterday morning, I'm Zippy the Magnificent. And who are you?
I'm Torin of the lands above.
Well, Torin, would you like to see a trick?
Well, actually, I was going to ask you some questions.
Splendid. All right, here. Take this deck of cards. Cut it anywhere. Memorize the card. Got it? Good. Now hold the deck tightly between your two hands. Tighter. Don't let go. Remember your card?
Yes.
Now, if I could make your card appear from my sleeve, in spite of the fact that you're still holding that self-same card in your very own hands, would you be impressed? Well, all I have to do is say the magic words, Ali McGraw, and presto. Here's your card.
That's not my card. Why did you say it loud?
Oops. I knew that. Here, watch me make that disappear. All right, now let's see. Where was I? Oh, yes. If I could make your card appear from my sleeve, in spite of the fact that you're holding hands with that very same card, would you be impressed?
Yeah, I guess.
And here it is, right here.
No, that's not my card either.
Well, what did you have? A heart?
No, that's not even a card. That's a bird.
Get out of here. Okay. Is this your card?
No, that's a book.
Well, I don't know where your card is. Maybe it's still there in your hands.
You know, at this point, I don't really care.
All right, then. Give me back my cards. You can keep your lousy 2 of diamonds.
Hey, that's right. That was my car.
Well, it's too late now to sweet-talk me. Only I had one good trick.
Well, we've been gathering some stuff up, haven't we, chat? Let's see if Bags will get along with Zippy.
You'll never guess what I got for you, Zippy.
You're right. Put it down so I can see it.
It's a real top hat with a rabbit inside. You know, like in a real magic trick.
Let me see. Yes, but who's this? It's me, Zippy. Man! Hey, you remember me, don't you? Yes. I thought you said you never worked for me. But that was before you opened me this fine silk-like top hat for women. Man, what a hat like this! Even you should be able to do magic. Okay. Are you going to start this relationship off on a sour note? Or step inside and I'll do the tricks. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for magicians.
I love that line because that's a pun on Trix, the cereal.
I seem to have lost my magic wand. But no problem. Ask this Torin guy how to find it. What did it look like?
Well, we got this sawed-off cane.
Here you go, Zippy. I found your wand.
Oh, thank you, Torin. Say, this isn't my wand. What are you trying to pull here?
Nothing. I thought you needed a wand.
I do. But remember, I'm blind, not stupid. Wow, what's the difference? Watch her. Are you a magician or not? You're right. Thank you, Torin. This will do just fine. So what are you waiting for? Pull a fancy colored jump over and let's get rolling. There now. That's another problem.
What now?
I don't have a suit. A magician without a suit kerchief? Torin! Yes, Torin.
But we just so happen to have one.
I made this beautiful silk as a gift for you, Zippy.
Why, thank you. It feels lovely. So smooth. I just don't know what I'll do with it. Perhaps stuff it in my breast pocket. I don't know.
I was thinking you might use it to cover the rabbit inside your top hat.
That's good, too.
So, what are we waiting for? Show us a trick.
Here, Zippy. It's showtime.
Watch this.
All right, I will. Thanks to you, Torin. You know, you've been so nice to me. Would you like this book of magic spells?
Yes.
It would get you past any sorcerers you find in these parts.
Yes, I would.
Besides, I don't need that much anymore.
Watch the trick, though.
And good luck with your rabbit.
Yeah, watch this. It's Dreep! And now we need only one more item to continue on forward. But first, I bet people want to see the magic book, so I'll show you guys the magic book for dummies. Large print, of course. It's a cool looking book. Because we need one more item, but we needed to do the transition that I just did. Because now we got this thing of resin. Because here's the funny thing. We're supposed to be a sawdist. So we got a saw and we got a bow. But the problem is, though, with the bow...
This bow could use something to keep it from slipping.
So we got this resin. And now, let the fun begin.
Mr. Torin. 1 minute, Mr. Torin. Mr. Torin,
let the fun begin, chat. So, are you guys ready to continue on more with the story? Are you guys ready? Let me know in chat when you're ready, and we will go in for the kill.
Mr. Torin! On stage, Mr. Torin! Now, Mr. Torin!
Yep, I know. Alright, do it to it. Let's do it. There we go.
And now, a medley of my favorite songs from the lands above.
You're gonna love this, chat.
Where the peat moss grows in the light of 3 full moons, and those crystal mountains summon my heart home. Yes, the lands above are the place I'll always love. No matter through how many worlds I roam.
That's it. Now come with me.
But officer, why, you have tears in your eyes. Are you from the lands above too?
No, I'm a musician. Now come with me. You're under arrest.
What for?
Impersonating a singer.
Well, shit.
Torin, lands above, since you violated the probationary period I granted you,
Which he didn't.
I have no choice but to sentence you to immediate ostracization from the world of Tenebris into the null void within.
Not the null void.
Exactly where I want to go.
There we are. Now you stand over there.
Hey, Rumble, this picture should look very reminiscent to you for something. Think very carefully about what you're seeing right here. Too late. It's gone. Welcome to... All I'll say is this, Rumble. Welcome to my scatter mind brain. It does, doesn't it? It does. So let's take a look at this real quick. Oh no, our crystal got destroyed. Let's put all of the pieces down here. We gotta make this say something in particular. Okay. So each piece now that is broken will say a particular thing. Okay. That needs to be an emote. What needs to be an emote? Okay, that is one piece. We're going to put that right there. That's another piece we need. Don't need that. D. The guy waving his arms and kicking his legs. Oh, Torin? I've thought about making Torin an emote on the channel. There's this question is, what would I have him doing? Okay, we don't need that piece. Ugh, excuse me. Sorry, I needed to sneeze there. Okay. Basically, we need the crystal to say, Dreep, come here. But we already got that together now. So up here it now says... Yep. Bagpipes. Let's do a big blow. Ow. I meant to do that first. Okay. Down. Down a bit more. But like him in fall mode. What would we call that though? If we were to do that. Okay, I believe where we need to go is right down there. Yep. That's Licentious Place. All the way down. Touring it up. I could see what we could do. I can see. Okay, a little bit more down. No, we need to go out here real quick. Okay. We're going to put this here. Now we're going to go over here. Alright, so we're going to ring the doorbell, but we need to avoid Dreep. Dreep's going to come to the door. If Dreep sees us, he will eat us, and that's the end of the game. So we're going to hide up here. Wait, really? He doesn't hear that? Let the thing have a moment. Hold on. Why did you turn off?
Let's see just how smart that monster is.
There we go. It turned off on its own there. There we go. Here we go. Now, to all my nerds out there, you're about to see some really interesting Easter eggs, okay? So, I want you guys to pay attention to when Torin walks in here, alright? See if you guys can see the Easter eggs.
What the? Mom. Dad. I swear I'll stop her.
Did you guys see the Easter eggs? Also, I'm gonna save here. And also, while you guys try and figure out what those Easter eggs were, I'm gonna do my own little Easter egg here. Here we go.
Congratulations, you did it. That's nice to see someone else has an Aldo sense of humor. That's why you get to hear this, my very own personal Easter egg, instead of the boring plain old death message you see before you there on the screen. Anybody who comes all the way through this game asking everybody you meet about this evil sorceress named Licentia, and then finally finds her, and then tricks Greek into following a recording of her voice, and then doesn't use the Book of Magic on her, but instead plays the bagpipe, deserves much more than just another boring old death message. So here's my personal thank you for playing the game, and now enjoy the ending. But whatever you do, don't tell anybody how you got this message. Instead, just taunt them with, why, I got a personal message from Aldo at the end. Didn't you?
I always do that at the end of every playthrough I've done. Now, in case you guys didn't see the other Easter eggs, they're right there on the screen, actually. On the left side of your screen, you'll see Darth Vader and Yoda crystal gemmed up. So, that's kind of Aldo and Sierra taking a little nudge at LucasArts games, or Lucasfilms, because around this time, LucasArts was doing point-and-click games as well. And because they were considered competition at the time, there's a reason why Darth Vader and Yoda are right there. Because why not? And also, I love doing the bagpipes at the end here, because it's always great to hear Aldo himself give a nice little Easter egg of his own. Because, in case you don't know, Aldo is one of the main people in charge of Sierra Games, or Sierra Online, as it was called back then. And the guy's a fucking troll. I love him to death. He's hilarious. But most people would not really know Aldo for Torin's Passage. They would know Aldo for the Leisure Suit Larry games, which those are another thing of games that are my favorite. But sadly, I cannot stream those games because Twitch does not allow the Leisure Suit Larry games, especially the newer ones down the road, to be streamed. Because, TOS. We'll just call it that. So, let's go ahead and finish this game.
What? You dare enter my home and attempt your little magic spells on me?
Licentia's out, and there's only one thing we can do. Touch the collar and see what happens. But notice Torin removed the collar.
Foolish boy, I have more power in my little finger than you'll ever possess.
Licentia suffered so much because the collar tightened its grip on her and it turned her evil. But now the collar's gone. How is that possible?
Who else could remove the collar?
And here's where everything's revealed to you.
How do you know my name? I was your nanny. Nanny? I saved your life the night your parents were murdered. Murdered? No! How could you? I thought you had them in a magic spell.
No, Torin. The Farmans are saved. But they're not your real parents. Your real parents were the king and queen of the lands above.
What? But then I'm...
That's right.
You're the next king. But Beckett doesn't like that.
I'm the next king.
Old Uncle Beckett is like, fuck you, kid.
You should have died when you heard that night. Not the
searching for you all these years, you won't escape me now. I killed your parents. Now I kill you.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! So we're gonna creep right over here if we can.
No, don't!
Now it's time to use the book one last time. GG, everybody. That's the game. Now we just sit back and enjoy the rest.
Licentia! Licentia, are you okay? That was close. I thought he had you there for a second. Hey, Licentia! But the lava...
That's not lava. That's Dreep's supper dish.
What about my parents and Google?
Of course. One, I think it's time for all of us to go back home, to the lands above.
Where's my tools? From town, remember?
Son, who's this lady? And is she gonna stay for dinner?
Mom, Dad. Oh, it's great to be home again.
We did it! Yay! And that's it. That's Torin's Passage, everybody. We finished it in under 4 hours. This is my second fastest PB record. Because I decided to kind of take my time in a couple other areas. But, yeah. And also, we had no crashes, so this wasn't even a segmented playthrough. This was a full, actual, legit playthrough with no issues. So, fuck yeah. So, hopefully everybody enjoyed the playthrough. Hell yeah. This is a game that I grew up with, and it's still considered one of my favorite games of all time. And I love it. And I never mind ever playing this game for this channel, ever. I can play it anytime I want to. Because 1, I got the disc, and 2, MS-DOS decided it wanted to behave itself tonight. But yeah, this was so fun and everything. Also, I'm glad that my new moderator, Night got to experience this for his first time with me. This is considered one of my favorite games of all time. Aside from Bloodborne and all of that stuff. But yeah. Originally, though, there was going to be a Torin's Passage 2. There was enough sales from all the other games for there to be one made. But it just never happened. But it was rumored, though, that Torin's Passage 2 was going to be based around Lena. And Lena was going to figure out what happened to Torin in his travels. And she basically would go to all the places that Torin went to and more, trying to find him. So yeah, that's basically the rumors that was talked about with Torin's Passage 2, but there was never a Torin's Passage 2. I wish there was, but there never will be. But yeah, this was a blast to play through again. You know, I'm glad I got to play this with you guys here again, and also, you know, I played it here with Rumble in the chat as well, because it was a little while since I played this with Rumble. So now, you know, there's a playthrough here where there was no interruptions, there was no crashes of my MS-DOS or problems with my mouse. Everything went according to plan. And don't worry, I'll be putting this up on YouTube and everything like that for people to watch for their viewing pleasure. I also have other playthroughs of Torin's Passage on my channel as well, including segmented parts, full playthroughs and stuff like that. There was even like a small little attempt of a speed run that I did, which I don't really call it a speed run, but I consider it a how fast can Onyx play it. That's a good way to put it. But yeah, that was basically the whole thing right there. We'll play the credits again though. We'll play the credits again so you guys can see it as well. But yeah, I want to let everybody know, thank you so much for coming. You know, big shout out to Madam Snake for coming in. Big shout out to actor Michael Merchant for the raid. Big special shout out to Darth Hat Daddy for blessing me with his presence once again in my chat. You are a saint and blessing, my friend, my brother. And also to his amazing wife, my sister, Twiggy Fett, for popping in. You know, hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough. My next stream will be next Monday, where it'll be Random Monday. I'm not sure what I'll play for Random Monday, but we'll see what happens. I might go back to doing Remnant from the Ashes with Juan Lewis. See how things go with that. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Things could change for Monday, you never know. But then also next Wednesday will be Soulsborne Wednesday. We'll be continuing more of Random Born. Mr. Rumble Roses recently cashed in his Random Born privilege. I mean, not privilege, redemption. And we are actually doing a playthrough based on Torin from this game. If he was in the Bloodborne universe. Yes, also Remnant from the Ashes is free right now on PlayStation Plus. If you guys ever want to play with me and stuff like that, or need some help with the game, let me know. I will gladly help you out. I love helping people grind in games. But yeah, this was a blast to play. I'm glad I was able to play this for you guys again. Like I said, this is a game that I love with all my heart. It's a very special game. I'm not sure what we'll do next Friday, though, for Retro Friday. I might either go back to doing more Digimon World 2, or I might just play another little game on MS-DOS. You never know what I have planned for Retro Friday. Because where you think I'll do one thing, I'm going to do something completely different. You know? But yeah, please stay tuned, though. We're going to try and raid somebody. We're going to try and send you guys somewhere really, really nice. So yeah, we're going to do that. So check this here. You're going to need a reliable ranger of the game. Oh, don't worry, I'm a really good shot. I'm a very good shot in that game. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Waiting on my phone to load my Twitch stuff here. But yeah, Darth Hat Daddy, your request that you did for a Torin emote and everything, would you mind going onto Discord, going to, I think it's the dinner table on my Discord, and put in that request, and I'll see what I can do about that. Just put it into the best detail as you can, and everything. Also, if you can try and get a screenshot from my stream of what you would like to request as the emote, that would help even more, and I'll talk to my artists about it, if that's something you want to do. Just put it in the Blood Sun dinner table. Alright, let's see who is live streaming right now. Let's see. 1, I got a couple ideas. Let's see. I know who we can raid. Yeah, go ahead and do that whenever. We're going to raid a. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do some networking tonight. We're going to raid somebody that I was told about a good while back from a good friend of mine named Lighthound. Now, if my freaking phone will quit freezing, I can actually do something here. Okay. So, we're going to raid a streamer by the name of Hex the Demon. Hex the Demon is Lighthound's younger brother. He does not know that I follow him on Twitch. And I've been wanting to raid this person for a long period of time, just to introduce myself and everything. And we're going to go do that. I'm not much of a fan of Grand Theft Auto 5, but, you know, just for this situation, we'll do it. You know, we'll send you guys somewhere nice. So, let me do something here real quick. There we go. Alright. /raid. Come on. There we go. Hex the Demon. And give him a follow. You know, do an Onyx raid in the chat. If you're a subscriber, use the Estes Aid. If you're not a subscriber, use the regular raid emote in the global emotes and everything. We're going to go say hi to Hex the Demon. We're going to go and give him some love. Give him some raiders here. And I will see you guys next Monday. And until then, I am OnyxTheGamingMachine. This was Retro Friday, and we did Torin's Passage from Sierra Online Games 1992. And until I see everyone in the next video or live stream, peace out. Happy gaming, my friends. And please, please stay safe out there, okay?